All right, what's good? What's good? This is the Chicago Sports Talk, Michael. I kind of want to do a like I'm no conspiracy theorist, but I kind of want to get my thoughts and opinions out of the Chicago Bears and what I think they're gonna do. So people have this theory that's been going around that the Chicago Bears are active in the trade market for a pass rusher. Some people have names of Hassan Reddick or Matthew Judon, but I'm here to tell you that there's another guy that may be on the Bears' radar, and that is Trey Hendrickson, the edge rusher from the Cincinnati Bengals. Um, it was reported by August 13th of did Matt Eberflus slip up on the interview. Let's watch this video to find out. All right, so this is kind of a slip up by Matt Eberflus, and I have this theory that's going to be going around. I do think because joint practices on the Bagels were today, um, since we're playing them in the preseason, we decided to do the joint practices. I think Ryan Poles is set on trading for a guy like Trey Henderson. Now, um I think it's gonna be worth a lot of people's time to. I think it's gonna be um it's gonna be worth probably trading only the Chicago Bears second round pick. I don't think there's gonna be any more than that. So obviously a lot of people have this conspiracy theory that's going around with the Chicago Bears. Obviously me, I've said this before and I'll say this again. I don't mind the Bears taking in a edge rusher. But the issue but if it was up to me, we would stick with our current group and you know basically have basically have the current guy. So sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. But the thing is, I think Ryan Poles knows what he's doing. Okay, and if anyone knows how Ryan Poles is, he always gets what he wants at the end of the day. And the trade prior to that video I just showed you, prior to that, the Bears try to trade for Matthew Judon. So it was reported that the Bears offered the Patriots a third round pick, but the Patriots wanted a second round, which the Bears ended up declining the trade. So it tells me that the Bears are active in the trade market. So I have this conspiracy theory that Ryan Poles has a backup plan, and this was always going to be the backup plan no matter what. So I think by later today or by sometime, because the time of this recording is like 12 o'clock in the East Coast, but or 1 o'clock in the East Coast. I have a feeling that Trey Hendrickson will be a Bear by sometime in the next coming days. I do think it will be on the radar. So yeah, it does make sense. So when the dominoes, like, it just keeps adding up. The joint practices, the Bears talking to Trey Hendrickson. So looking at this from a perspective, I do think that the Bears are going to end up trading for a guy like Trey in the mix. So I do think there's going to be a second round, maybe or a third round pick. I don't think we need to add Khalil Herbert like this guy is suggesting that we do. I don't think that would be the case. But who knows? Who knows? So Ryan Poles knows what he's doing. So, anyways, that's going to be my thoughts. I do think that it's bound to happen. I think Ryan Poles has, you know, has Trey Hendrickson at the palm of his hand. It is now up to the Cincinnati Bengals on whether or not where they want to do. So, I don't. We do know that he requested a trade during the NFL draft, but we didn't. He hasn't gotten traded yet. So, looking at this from a perspective, the Bears want to add more. This is Bears front office are wanting to win games with a rookie quarterback. So this is a win now move. Now in the NFL, if you want to ask a biased Bears fan, this would make them a Super Bowl contender. But this just makes the team even better. You want to add that two-headed monster. You want to add that two-headed monster to the table. So you got to look at this from perspective and tell yourself that Ryan Poles is like working behind the scenes to coordinate where Trey Hendrickson is going. So he's talking with the general manager of the Bengals and the front office. So he has it planned. So let me know in the comment section down below if you agree with my conspiracy theory. Like I said, it may not sound like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, but everything makes sense. Okay, everything's falling in on the table. So by the next coming days, Trey Hendrickson will be a Chicago Bear, bookmark it, however you please. So, anyways, that's my thoughts. Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, this is the Chicago Sports Talk Michael. As always, bear down.